Hello everyone, and today we are back for another Loomian Legacy PvP video, and we're going to be showcasing Festifir. We're going to be running a very brawny sluggish set, and we're running Plant Essence, and that's so Timber Thrash can do more damage. We are running the Chilled, Raging Tackle, Timber Thrash, Earthquake set with Brawn Boost. And I know what everyone is thinking, how can a Loomian with 22 speed fully utilize Brawn Boost? Well, it's because I have no speed UPs into this. I have this at 176 health, 124 energy, and 200 melee attack. The strategy is to click 1 Brawn Boost and 4 Raging Tackles. That's basically the strategy with Festifir. And my team is built around Bane of Haste in mind, as I will be using Soulburst Icicle to set up Bane of Haste. I also have Meatball that could set up a Bane of Haste as well. So I have a backup in case Soulburst Icicle doesn't work. I have Bezeldu just specifically for Soulburst Eruptodon because my team is very weak to Soulburst Eruptodon, so I have this Loomian specifically built in, and I also have Zip Zap for a pivot. I have Muriel, who has Jolt and Energize with Shadow Lurk and Landslide. I have Nova Diaz, it's just a fast Loomian once Bane of Haste ends, and this thing is pretty overpowered and is a fire type that can get rid of Icicle traps. And the final Loomian is a Boots Your Soul that has Shadow Sprint. And I know what you're thinking, why are you running a Boots Loomian on a Bane of Haste team? Because the thing is, it's actually very hard to keep Bane of Haste up, so I want to at least have backup in case the Bane of Haste ends. And if Bane of Haste is up, I can still use Shadow Sprint, which is priority. With that out of the way, let's see how Bane of Haste Festifir does in battle. Alright, battle number 1 with Bane of Haste Festifir, and this team is pretty dangerous, although this is definitely a team I could definitely utilize. Good to bring you in Festifir. Yeah, Festifir can be very good under Bane of Haste here, because I outspeed everything on this team under Bane of Haste, which is good. Biggest problem is that there is a Mutagon. A Mutagon is very rough for the team. I think I'm going to lead off with Icicle, but I'm not going to set up a Bane of Haste yet, because that Mutagon is kind of a nightmare. I'm going to bring Muriel, too. I don't know. I like having backup, though. We'll lead off with Icicle. On Mutagon. Yes! On the Mutagon, that's good. I'm not setting up a Bane of Haste because it's not worth it. He's going to expect me to do it. Yeah, and he's tank. He would live the hit easy and just Oko me while I recoil myself. I just go for the fadeaway here. He goes for the Cerebral Slash. Ow. I get a fadeaway up, though. Does a lot of damage. I can go now into my Cosmere Crack and probably try to find a safe swap in for my Festifir. That's basically going to be the game plan. Go for the Bane of Haste. So yeah, let's see what his Mutagon does. I honestly hope he doesn't stay in. I hope he swaps out. Because if I can get a free Brawn Boost, I could be in a very good position. So let's see what she does. She goes for Murafe. Murafe goes for a Metal type attack. Which, that's rough. I don't really have a Metal type swap in. And I am weak to Dark Surge. I'm kind of not sure what the play is here, honestly. I don't know if I should just chip the Wraith or sack something to this, because I don't want to lose Festifir to this. I guess I'll instead just go Muriel. Because Muriel can soak your hits a little bit better, I think. Goes for a Reflection Burst as expected. I guess I could have lived if I just swapped, but no big deal. I go for the Landslide here and do some damage. It isn't going to Oko the Wraith, but it's going to do a lot. Instead, he swaps into Mutagon. No, I didn't want it to be the Nevermare, but this is actually perfectly fine, because I can actually damage the Nevermare, and then I can actually go into Festifir this turn, and get a free Bane of Haste turn, so this is good. I get a free turn under Bane of Haste to do anything with. Pistol Slash? Not that much. Now, what play are you going to do? I assume you're going to swap out, but I can't really confirm that with Bane of Haste still up. I think I'm just going to go for the Raging Tackle. I think it is the best play to make anyway. I hope he doesn't go into Mutagon this turn. Goes into Hoggenosh this turn. I get a Raging Tackle off, which does almost half. Kind of insane to think about. But Bane of Haste ends. Yeah, Bane of Haste ends, unfortunately. I can go into my Cosmere again. Go into that. And bring it back in, honestly. This is not a bad matchup for it at all. Goes for a Fiery Fondant, though. Gosh, he's actually just trying to bulk itself up. That's not good. That is actually kind of really not good, actually. I wish I went into Ursul to just defeat it all the way, but I guess it's just kind of how it is. I'll set up a Peace of Mind, actually. Okay, he swapped out, thank goodness. He goes back into Maraith. I could set up another Bane of Haste. Probably get a Brawn boost up, and then hope for the best. Honestly, I might just attack the Maraith, because I do underspeed it. I mean, I should underspeed it. Yeah, he goes for the Spectral Burst. I just gotta wait for his Maraith to run out of energy, and then go into Festifir. Actually, I did a lot of damage. I have an idea then. We're gonna go for the Bane of Haste this turn. We're gonna set it up. Goes for the Reflection Burst. And now, we just gotta hope we can live the hit, and hope for the best. Bane of Haste is now up. That's good. I can now go for... I don't know, honestly. Is he going to go for Reflection Burst again? He gets KO'd this turn. I'll just KO his Maraith, honestly. I don't really have an easy swap in for Festifir, which is really rough. Let's just hope that he brings in a Loomian that I can come in with Festifir very easily. Because I don't have any at the moment. That's kind of the hardest part with the strategy. Alright, there's a legit chance here. If he doesn't go for the Brawler type attack, this is good. Would he really go for the Brawler type attack, though, on me? I'm also just going to go Icicle, actually. Icicle, I think, is the perfect swap-in for the Barbadger. This is good. Boom, I'm in. You're a Snow Dozer. Okay. Not very effective. We can go for the Fade Away. Do some damage to the Barbadger. And now, Festifir can come back in for free without taking much damage because he's stuck in the Snow Dozer. This is actually very good. And I still have a Bane of Haste turn up my alley, which is good. That did a crit, but that's okay. We can still go for the Earthquake and just try to KO this thing. I mean, it should do enough. That should do enough to the Barbadger. It does. Good job. Good job, Festifir. Bane of Haste turn ends, but the Festifir is still alive for a Raging Tackle if I need it later in the fight. And if he goes Mutagon, he goes Nevermere, actually. He's just trying to get the full-out KO. I'm honestly just going to stay in and go for a Raging Tackle. Goes for the Phantom Slash, I should live. Of course I don't live. I thought I would live that, honestly. That's really rough. It's fine now. We just go into Icicle, and we just go for the Fade Away and win. With the Showcase Loomian being dead, there's kind of no other thing to do. So we just go for the Soul Burst and just win with the Fade Away. There's nothing he can do. He has Mutagon, he has Hoganosh, and Mutagon as his last three. Mutagon, Nevermere, Hoganosh. So she has no chance of winning this game. We're in a pretty good position. In fact, I could just go Your Soul, honestly, and win with Your Soul as well. So we are in a pretty good situation here. We also have Cosmere in the back as well. So there's no way we lose this game. We have the advantage. I played pretty well with my Bane of Haste turns, honestly, but problem is I just couldn't get Festifir on the field, and that's probably going to be the hardest part, because there's not really any slow pivot. Boom! I'll do some damage to you, and I'll go into Your Soul and click the priority move. We're in good shape for this battle. Your Soul's now in, we go for the Shadow Sprint. There's nothing she can do about this. She forfeits, let's head into battle number 2. Alright, we're into battle number 2 with Bane of Haste Festifir, and honestly, I did very bad. I did a battle before this, and I got wrecked by a stall team. So, that didn't really work out. And plus, Bane of Haste is kind of trash. It's so hard to actually bring the stupid Festifir on the field. So hopefully, that isn't a problem again. Unfortunately, there's actually another Soul Burst Eruptodon, and I know that it's Soul Burst, so... yeah, this is bad. This is going to be a very rough battle, I can tell already. Do I bring Muriel? I didn't bring Muriel in my last battle. Maybe that was my downfall. I'll bring it. Maybe I could set up a Bane of Haste early. But you know what? I'll lead off Hunder. Or, I have an idea. I'll do that, I think. Is there any way I could Soul Burst on Icicle while swapping out at the same time? If that is the case, I could just do that. Set up Bane of Haste and swap, and hopefully go into my Festifir. That would be the best case scenario. But let's see what Gamer Boy does. Leads off with... oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. This is going to be rough, I can tell already. I'm just gonna go into Bezeldu. I'm not taking any risk with this Soul Burst Eruptodon. I brought Bezeldu quite specifically for this because Soul Burst Eruptodon is that dangerous. So yeah. No. Not having this today. Not dealing with this today, Eruptodon. I'm not. You can go for a Soul Burst all that you want. You can go into even to clips as well to predict the fadeaway. You probably know what I'm showcasing, especially if you watched the last 16-minute battle that I won't make a video on. So, you're going to go into either to clips or stay in and go for a Hellstorm because Erupt the Dawn is OP. Thankfully, I brought a counter to this. Goes for the Fire Breath. That's going to do nothing. So glad I'm prepared for this. I'm probably just going to go for a Maroon. I could pivot out. I will pivot out. I don't think the Erupt the Dawn stays in, and even if it does, he's hitting my Bezeldu and not anything else. Awesome. Goes into Parasol. That's good. That's very good for me. Get some damage on you, and it's not Rageful Plushie. We can go into the Icicle, because Icicle is good. It resists your hit. Is there any way I can actually Soul Burst at the same time? Soul Burst and swap? No, I can't do that. I kind of just want to predict it to Eclipse, but I'll just go for Fadeaway here. Yeah, I'll just go for the Fadeaway here. Even if he goes into the Eclipse, it's not the end of the world. I can play around it. I still have Cosmere to set up Bane of Haste and a Frightful Surprise. He actually just stayed in. Now, I gotta be careful about Parasol. I do gotta be a little careful about the Parasol. But maybe I can play around it with Bane of Haste. I'm worried I'm gonna get slapped down, though, on my Festifir. I can't swap into it now, which is kind of really bad for me. And I don't think I have anything for the Parasol, neither. This is bad. I didn't expect him to stay in like that. He's clicking Slap Down. He knows exactly what I'm doing. He knows exactly what I'm doing. I can't make that risk. I'm going to have to go Muriel. That's the only play I have. I don't want to do it like this, but I think I have to. Muriel, you're in. Go for the Soulstorm. I would have actually been fine. I'll go for the Landslide. You don't want to risk the electric type attack, so I'm going for the Landslide here. So glad I brought Muriel in this battle. Goes into Erupt the Dawn, please. Gosh dang it! He went into Gargolem. But since he did go Gargolem, that does set up Festifir with a swap in. With a couple Bane of Haste turns. So that's something. I just hope he doesn't click Driving's Force, because, let's be honest, Driving's Force is kind of obvious here. I sure hope he doesn't click it. He's going to try to not allow me to let Festifir play this game. I can tell already. Slapdown isn't the worst, though, neither. Okay, goes for the Icicle Traps. I did bring Nova Diaz, but my team isn't necessarily weak to traps, so it's not the end of the world. What do I try to predict here? I think Raging Tackling is just the best play anyway, because it does so much damage. It does so much damage that nothing can really swap in. Yeah, not even Erupt the Dawn really wants to swap in, because Raging Tackle does a ton. Boom, massive damage. And again, Erupt the Dawn, I'm not taking any risk with you. You're a Soul Burst Erupt the Dawn, and you're OP as heck. I'm not allowing you. I'm not allowing this. I'm not allowing you to win Soul Burst Erupt the Dawn. I'm not allowing it. Let's see what he does next, though. I kind of wonder what's the last Loomian I brought. I know I brought Meatball, Icicle. They're all Bane of Haste. So if I lose both, if I lose Cosmere Cracked or Cosmere Meatball, I'm gonna lose this match and get swept by Erupt the Dawn. That's kind of how it is. So I'm going Bezeldu with the Bane of Haste still up, and we'll see what we do next. I know you're Soul Bursting. I know that you're Soul Bursting. This is your Soul Burst. I'm 100%. I'm 100% confident. He actually swapped. I could have just attacked again. Went into Helvantic. And Bane of Haste ended. You gotta be kidding me. And nothing can swap into you other than Icicle. Judging by the plays he's doing now, I don't think he has a... I don't think he has a Eclipse by the way he's playing this. Either that, of course he predicts the Primal. I'm just going to go for Rejuvenate and try to keep myself alive. Especially if we could scout at Eclipse. He has an Eclipse. Good to know. We scouted it. Thank gosh. Thank gosh we scouted at Eclipse. That's good. We scouted it. We can go into Meatball form. Soak the hit, set up a Bane of Haste, and then do something else. Problem is, I know I'm going to get flinched. Because that's just kind of how my RNG is. Goes for the Gamma. I should live that okay, I hope. I'm definitely not going to be able to live a... I can tell already I'm not going to be able to live a Dark Surge. I'm scared. I'm not going to be able to live a Dark Surge. And even if I do live, it's going to get a free setup and I'm screwed, aren't I? And then I'm going to lose Bane of Haste for the rest of the battle. And nothing can beat this Eclipse and the Erupt the Dawn at the same time. Even with Bezeldu's still alive. This really sucks. Eclipse does way too much damage. I know that Cosmere doesn't live. I know that it doesn't. I'm just trying it to see if he makes another play, and he does, thank gosh. Goes into Parasol, that's fine. Problem is that Slapdown's basically free. Slapdown is basically free, though, which is a problem. I'm going to go into Icicle. Icicle's kind of my only play here. And I got to click Ice Hammer twice. I got to click Ice Hammer. Or I swap again. Let's see what you do. Slapdown, gotcha. Now, I'm going to double into Festifir. This could be a massive mistake. He's going to predict it. I have a bad feeling about this. I have a bad feeling he's going to predict this play. No, he didn't. Alright. Timber Thrash is free. Timber Thrash is free, and Festifir is on the field. I can't get a Brawn boost up, but I can do a lot of damage to something, which is good. This is pretty good, I like this. I think this is the third turn. No, this is the fourth turn of Bane of Haste, so if he goes into Erupt the Dawn, he can't do it again, he'll just lose his Erupt the Dawn. Let's see what he does, though. Erupt the Dawn. Oh, that's good, actually. Goodbye, Gargolem Defense. Oh, it actually lived. That's ridiculous. Oh, that's heartbreaking. That is actually kind of heartbreaking, I won't lie. It's fine now. I'll just go for a Raging Tackle. I'll just go for a Raging Tackle, because it does the most damage. And I doubt he goes back Parasol. It's fine now. I wish I clicked Raging Tackle, but that's okay. He won't go back Parasol. He went back Erupt the Dawn. Please get a high damage roll. Dang it, not enough damage. Bane of Haste? Nah! Bane of Haste ended. We go back Bezeldu. We're not allowing this Erupt the Dawn to win this match. I'm not allowing it. Not allowing the Erupt the Dawn to win. Wow, he Soul Burst? How didn't I see that one coming? Can I even... The problem is, can I still even break through it? He's just going to set up a Hellstorm. I might be too low on health on Bezeldu. That's not a good sign. I might be too low on health. Do I just set up, maybe? Maybe I just set up a... Maybe I just set up a play here. He goes for the Hellstorm, as expected. I'm gonna go for Maroon. Kinda have to, actually. I'll go for a Maroon here. Plus, if something else swaps in, they're gonna lose their energy. His Erupt the Dawn can still win the game, because it's still alive. That's really rough for me. At least he Soul Burst it now. So we know that it is guaranteed a Soul Burst. I just hope he loses this thing. I don't think he will, though. But let's see. He probably brings Eclipse in this turn, honestly. And if he does, I might be able to bait the Eclipse a couple turns. That's most certainly worth a try. So if I can get a couple of setups on my Cosmere Crat or Cosmere Meatball, I might be able to win this game because his Gargolem defense form is pretty much broken through. He actually just lost the Erupt the Dawn, thank gosh. It's crazy that even a critical hit isn't even enough to KO me. Bezeldu, thank you for dealing with the Soul Burst Erupt the Dawn. I needed you for this. I probably still need you for this Eclipse, but it's not the end of the world. I might just swap out. I could go for a Pester, because Eclipse could just go for setup. And then I could stun it, which that is something I could definitely utilize. He actually just goes Parasol, which that's not great for me. I could go back Icicle, though, so it isn't the end of the world. To be fair, Bezeldu just isn't that useful in this battle anymore. He knows that. I'm just going for a Zip Zap. I'll just go for the Zip Zap in case he does. Let's see, though. Dang it. I don't live that. But now I can go into my... I can go Muriel here, actually. I can go Muriel, and I can set up a Energize and probably do something. Do I try it? I will. I could Jolt. But I could also just Shadow Lurk, which I will. I'll Shadow Lurk. He went into Gargolem. Good, his Gargolem's dead. That's big. That's a big thing to have dead. So no Gargolem. If I can get one more Bane of Haste, I can probably win this battle. I pretty much just need one more Bane of Haste. If I can get one more Bane of Haste up, we might be okay. Problem is that he still has a Eclipse. He's playing it like that, too. I wish I'd Flash and Flay, but I don't. He's playing with his Eclipse in mind. He's playing with Eclipse in mind. I'll go for a Jolt. I'll just try to KO it. No, it's not enough. Not enough damage. Wave Wrecker, ow. Didn't quite KO me, though. Dang, that's unfortunate. We'll just go for another... Honestly, yeah, we'll go for another Jolt. We don't want you to flail priority me to death. Alright, good. Problem is, one setup onto Eclipse and it's over. One setup onto Eclipse and it's over. I kind of forgot about the Helvantic, won't lie. I kind of forgot about the Helvantic. I'll go for a Jolt just to deal a little bit of damage. Boom. Little bit of damage. He's going to go for a Primal Slash. If that's Boots, he's stuck. We have a position... No, why is it aggressive? I mean, Cosmere should still be able to live a hit, but knowing that, I don't think I will. I don't know why it's aggressive, but okay. Bane of Haste. Hope for the best. Hope for the best. If I don't live this, it's over. I live it. Thank gosh. Thank gosh I live it. So get Bane of Haste up. That's massive. I needed that. We can go for a... Meteor Crash here. Please attack me. He does attack me. Good. He attacks me with a move. I could go into Festifir. Festifir outspeeds the Helvantic. I don't have enough for another move, though. So I'm gonna go for an Earthquake this turn. I'll actually go for the Raging Tackle in case he does make the swap to Eclipse. He doesn't. That's fine. I could get a free Flail on the Eclipse and then go into the Icy Goal, and hopefully Icy Goal will be enough to win. Icy Goal will have Bane of Haste for at least one turn. So I just flail at this, and Icy Goal has to do enough damage. That's basically what it's going to be down to. I don't really have a play. Actually did a decent amount of damage. Kind of shocked. He goes for the Dark Surge. Okay. This is what the game is pretty much down to. Do I have enough Bane of Haste turns? Because if I don't have enough Bane of Haste turns, the Eclipse wins. So let me just think. So Cosmere sets up 2, 3. Okay. So the Cosmere set up Bane of Haste. Then it attacked and died. Then we're out of Bane of Haste turns. We can't win. We're out of Bane of Haste. We're out of Bane of Haste turns. We can't win. We're out. The Eclipse beats me. The Eclipse wins. I'm out of Bane of Haste. That's unfortunate because we got really close. Unfortunately, we lost way too many assets to try to let Festifir do something. GG's. That was a pretty good battle, and Festifir did pretty good, too. Let's head into one more battle with Festifir, and hopefully we can get a W to end it. Alright, will be the final battle for Festifir, and please be a good matchup for it. It kind of is. There's another Eclipse. How are there so many Eclipses today? Everyone has a Eclipse. You get a Eclipse. You get a Eclipse. You also get a Tundurlin, too. Oh, gosh, this is terrible. I guess I could bring your soul, so I'm not total wreckage by the Tundurlin, but I don't do much damage to it neither. I could bring you, too. Do I bring Bezeldu? I mean, Bezeldu is kind of the only thing for the Eclipse. So, yeah, that's rough. Everyone has an Eclipse today. It's terrible. I'm going to have to rely on Meatball Form to win, too. So, a lot of things I'm going to have to rely on. Plus, he has that. He has that thing, which that's rough. How am I going to do enough damage to his team? I'm going to need a Brawn boost. I'm going to need a Brawn boost big time. Leads off with Wrestling. That's perfect. That's the perfect possible lead for me. It's pretty much a free Bane of Haste. It's a free Bane of Haste. He actually just went for the Rogue Assault. That critted as well, of course. Nothing new here. Nothing new. There's the Bane of Haste. I can go into your soul. And I can get a Pep Jab on something. So that will be what we do. Going for Pep Jab, so, you know, the clips can't come in for free. Yeah, blocked it. Now we go for the Pep Jab. Pep Jab for the predicted to clips. You gotta be kidding me. Why the Holly Punch? That still did a lot of damage, though. I'm gonna go into my Festifir and hope he doesn't predict the Bug-type move. He'll probably do it, but let's just say. Spectral Burst will be fine. Yeah, that's fine. I can lift one. Now, we gotta make a predicted play here. I'm gonna go for the Raging Tackle because it does the most damage. Even if he swaps in the Festifir, we should be okay. Goes in the Icicle. That's not terrible. It actually did a decent chunk. Like, oh my goodness, it actually did a decent chunk, considering it was a resisted hit. Bane of Haste ends. I'm gonna go into my Icicle to counter his Icicle. I think. Kinda weird. Go into an Icicle to beat an Icicle. I never thought I'd ever see the day. He just went for a Mega Chomp. Okay. I'm not setting up my Bane of Haste. I'm just clicking Fade Away. Because, again, I don't want to take that risk. So, double Icicles. Yeah, I outspent his. Nice. So we know his Icicle's slower. I'm gonna go for the Cosmere play. And Cosmere, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with. He goes for the Fade Away as well, so he gets momentum. Free momentum. If he has to clips, that will be rough. Just hope for the best that he doesn't have to clips. Please don't have to clips. You must have brought to... Even if it does, no, I have a Bezel Do. I should be okay. I have a Bezel Do. And I do get a Health Amulet boost here, so that's good too. Bane of Haste isn't up, so my Boots Your Soul is in a pretty good position. This time I will click Slap Down because I don't think... I don't know, if he had it to clips, he probably would have went into it there. I don't know, though. We're going to see if he has to clips now. He does have the stupid to clips. Gosh dang it. It's basically now going to be another prediction-reliant game. We're going to go into the Bezel Do. And hopefully, we're going to try to... Hopefully, we can Zip Zap into a good matchup. Dark Surge, nice. I'm going to go for the Zip Zap here and try to get myself some good momentum. That's kind of the only thing I could do here. So, we'll go for the Zip Zap to pivot out. If he doesn't stay in, that will be awesome. But if he does, that's not necessarily great. He stayed in, gosh dang it. It's okay, though. I have Your Soul. But no, it doesn't do enough damage. I might as well just get free Ice Amulet. I might as well get Amulet HP back then. Yeah, I'll get myself some Amulet HP, and then I'll go back into Bezel Do. I don't have anything that can aggressively break this Eclipse unless I have a Bane of Haste. Maybe I go for Soft Water here. What's for another Dark Surge? Maybe I go for Soft Water here to try to keep myself alive. But you know what? I will do that. Because this Eclipse is actually almost out of energy. I can try to utilize that to my advantage. And if he swaps, I get free HP. He swaps, I get free HP. Perfectly fine. Whipple Drift comes in. Doesn't do enough damage to me. Doesn't do enough damage to me. I could Zip Zap out and then go into something else and set up a Bane of Haste. In fact, I'll actually just go Cosmere now and set up a Bane of Haste now, actually. This is good. And then I can go into my other Loomian. Go into you. You gotta be kidding me. You missed, thank gosh. Of course you have Snore Spores on your Whipple Drift. I have a Plant type, but I want Bane of Haste. He's gonna do it again, isn't he? You gotta be kidding me. I do not like Snore Spores at all. Snore Spores stinks. He's gonna set up 5,000 Magnifies now and win. I really despise that move. He's gonna go for a Magnify. I'm calling it. You're going for a Magnify. You're not going for the Air-type move. You're going for the Magnify. Go for the Sap Plant. I'll go for the Slap Down now. Because I outspeed you. I'm going for the Slap Down. Awesome. Boom. Free damage. Of course it's not enough, though. It can never be enough. Wouldn't have mattered regardless, but still. Jetstream. Ow. I lived a hit. Get a speed drop, too. And it gets a glide boost. Gotta save your soul. That is rough. Gotta save that. Boom. Go in the Cosmere. Can't take any risks. And I need to get that Bane of Haste up. He goes for dodge, that's fine. That's fine. Didn't expect it to have dodge, but I guess that's Sat Plant, so what am I saying? Go for Sat Plant just to get HP back. I'm still asleep. But after this turn, I should wake up. Hopefully. Fortunately, that Whipple Drift's getting some free HP back. But if I can get a Bane of Haste up, I'll be okay. He's going for a rest. He's relying on me to not wake up. And of course, I'm still asleep. I swear I always get max sleep turns. It's like, gosh dang it. And the Whipple Drift's getting free HP back because of this. I'm clicking Bane of Haste. I'm clicking Bane of Haste, and I'm bringing Festifir in. Don't beat Eclipse. It's Holly Punch. I get Bane of Haste up. Ah, that sucks. I don't have good timing at all. My timing's off. Maybe I can go into Bezeldu and pivot out. I mean, that's kind of the only play I have. And then lose to Eclipse. Yeah, funny. Yeah, he tried to predict. And he got a crit! Like, come on! You don't have to get a critical hit on me. It's totally unnecessary. I'm gonna go for the Zip Sap here. I'm gonna go for the Zip Sap here. Let's see what the Holy Bunch does here. Please just swap out. For goodness sake, swap out. I want to use Festifir. Oh! Please live. I live. Epic. Good. I can actually use my Festifir now. Now I gotta predict the swap, though. He has Icicle. Icicle can easily come in. He's gonna predict it, though. I know that he will. Do I just go for a Brawn Boost? I don't know. If I make a bad play here, I lose. What do I do? 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 Brawn Boost! I swear I never get the right predictions. You know what? Fine. Fine. Fine, Mr. Bezeldu. Fine. Fine, Holly Bunch. Fine. I'm done with your shenanigans. I'm done. I'm done with your shenanigans. I'm done. No more. No more of this. Slumber. I don't care. I don't care anymore. Slumber. I'm at +1. We're probably gonna get a crit. I don't care. I'm done. I'm done with this. I'm going for the Cosmere Meatball win. Gonna get a crit knowing my luck, but I don't care anymore. I've done with enough. I've dealt with enough today. I dealt with enough today. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I can't believe that just happened. It's terrible. How am I gonna win this match now? There's no way I could win. Actually, maybe there is a way. No, he's low on HP. Gosh dang it. Gosh dang it. This is terrible. He swapped! Okay. Get Sap Plant all that you want. Bane of Haste up. Okay. Miss. Nope. Oh, okay, he missed his attack. Thank gosh. Attack. Please go into Holly. Oh, yes! That's massive. Goodbye, Icy Goal. Goodbye. That's huge to get rid of. Huge Loomian's dead. That's massive. Bane of Haste is still up. I'm at +2 for the Holly Bunch. Holly Bunch is just going to get back to full health, though. Maybe there's a chance it can make the comeback here. There's the wrestling. Not sure why you make that swap. I'm just going to go for another piece of mine. And then I'll try to KO you. Rogue Assault won't do that much. Unless it crits! Like, come on! Stop critting me! Why does it keep critting me? I don't get it. I hate it. It's fine. We still outspeed it this turn. That should KO. We're at +3. We're at +3. We can't go Holly Bunch, because I outspeed it. It could just never be 100% enough. It can never be enough. But he is out of energy. But he gets HP back. Bane of Haste is ended, though. We just KO it. We'll just KO the wrestling. He actually just flailed at me. Don't KO me all the way, please. I lived, thank gosh. Okay. 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 I'm at 5 HP. I kind of can't slumber onto Clips. Your Soul's going to have to win it for me. Your Soul's going to have to win it for me. Okay, there's the Clips. I know how to win the match. Goes for the Dark Surge. Okay. We're fine. We're okay. We are in position to win this match. Problem is, Your Soul is so low on HP. I'll go Icicle. And I'll go for the Ice Hammer. Gamma Pulse. We'll do a decent chunk. You gotta be kidding me. How does that one-shot me? How does that one-shot me? I don't get it. At least I get that up, though. So that's good. The gift explodes. We go into you. We got a sack bezel do. Your Soul can win us the game. Go for a pep jab here. He's gonna swap out to save his Eclipse for later. Nope, he just lets its Eclipse go down. I'm perfectly happy with that. Slapdown's basically free and we could win with Slapdown. We basically, what we gotta do is sack that bezel do. We gotta sack that bezel do. No ands, ifs, or buts about that. And then we just gotta hope we still outspeed the Whipple Drift, because we are nimble boots. If this Whipple Drift is defensive, we might be fine. That's what it basically is down to. Is his Whipple Drift defensive? Does he run speed? I don't know if he does. That's what it's gonna ultimately depend. I am Boots Your Soul. Yeah, I'm Boots Your Soul. Please, Oko. Never enough! I swear my Loomians just never do enough damage. I don't get it. Maybe very brawny, but even then, that still would have not done enough. Honestly, Bane of Haste Festifir kind of sucks. And the reason is why. It's because there's no slow pivot moves that can get you in. It would be different if, you know, it would be different if there was actually a slow pivot move that has a Loomian that has a slow pivot move that has Bane of Haste, but that doesn't happen. If Cleone had Bane of Haste, Festifir would be decent, but unfortunately it isn't, and honestly, Bane of Haste Festifir kind of sucks. Bane of Haste Muriel is better. Moving on. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all all later. Bye-bye!